Make the final day of the shootout, the round of 32.
Yes, Ken, he dispatched Jamie Curtis-Barrett with the minimum of first in round one. Typical of Ken, kept his opponent at bay, and yeah, Jimmy got it spot on, because that's the one thing you know in the shootout. Ken's not the guy you want to really sort of be drawing, because you know he's not going to give you cheap chances. You might get one, but you're not going to get two or three, like we've seen in a lot of the matches in the shootout, as we always do. Ken will keep things tight, especially early on.
Given how savvy Doherty is, I guess it's something of a surprise that he hasn't quite cracked the shootout code to this point. You would certainly have backed him to have made at least a quarter or a semi-final somewhere down the line, but maybe this is the year, Alan.
Yeah, it could be. That's what we do know. He's got the pedigree and all the skills, all the knowledge, everything that you need. It's just a question of if and when you get the chances, can you put them away? But he's been playing pretty good. I'd say the last 18 months or so. A lot of good results in his decent form. He's been playing quite a lot. He's obviously been Ireland back home. To spend a lot of time in the UK in the last 8 or 10 months, so he's been practicing a lot. Good to see young Mitchell Mann as well. Appearance back in TV. Tremendous little player he is. Really is a good player. Hasn't shown that the last 2 or 3 seasons. And he's another one who's in danger of dropping off the tour at the end of this term.
Yes, having regained his place 2 years ago, he certainly needs the points. Former European amateur champion Mitchell Mann, making his 5th appearance, and the round of 64 is the best he'd done. So he's already equalled his finest hour in the shootout, looking to break new ground today. Cagey start.
Yeah, as usual. It seems that way, doesn't it, with most of the matches now. Can Mitchell find a good piece of cueing? It's not easy, and it hit across that one. And if this red keeps running, which touch and go, I think you can just about thin this back into the middle. Good shot. That's very good. Not a lot of reds down this end, especially into left corner, and I don't know whether Ken wants to gamble playing this with a lot of pace and disturb a few. That's what he's playing.
Five. Condotti 5.
This red on the left cushion. Ken will know that the green's sort of in the way here of pushing it round the houses. See the green there? Oh, that's quite fortunate. He'll take that. Difficult to avoid that time. Not a bad ploy here for Mitchell to keep the red down, the cue ball down this end. The only thing with playing it that way, Ken can slip off again and do no damage to the cluster. I was thinking more get the cue ball on the end cushion here. See, Ken now can just thin off this and sort of
10-second shot clock.
Close the
Now
clock
in
down by
operation.
another, 20 seconds or so. Alright, it's still early doors, you only got a 5-point lead, but it's small details like that. If you can make the correct move, you force your opponent into playing a shot he doesn't really want to.
Bit of a scrappy table at the moment, isn't it, with both pink and black for the moment in awkward spots.
The only thing you would say in this position, Ken's probably as good as anyone in the game at it, defending for 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes, but it's a long time to keep your opponent out, because eventually you get down to certainly the last minute, he's going to have a go at anything that he can see. So it's not easy to defend this length of time.
Yeah, we saw exactly that in the match against Peter Lyons and Hamim Hussain, which produced the lowest aggregate score in shootout history, just 16 points, and Lyons led for most of it, but was pipped at the post because he had such a small lead to defend. Proved not to be enough. Mitchell Mann gets in.
Blue ball.
Yeah, almost trying to turn the tables here, knocking that blue, and he wasn't playing any position. Alright, he's overcut it, so the cue balls ran a bit loose. But Ken still with the slender advantage. Oh, it's a foul.
Foul. Mitchell Mann 5. Start the clock.
And in actual fact, I don't think Mitchell initially knew he was shaping up to play this long red. He didn't know he was ball in hand. He just sort of hadn't realised. He realises now. What a chance!
What a moment to miscue. Doherty wincing in pain, and no wonder. But that blue always looked wide, and sure enough, he's jawed it. What an opportunity he's let slip there.
Yeah, that's snooker crime, that, isn't it? A ball in hand, half a dozen reds around that area. Pink and blue at your mercy, and he scored one. What a chance. Gone begging.
And what a let-off for the former world champion, who would have certainly expected to come back to the table significantly in arrears there. As it is, still in front with the power to add more.
8.
Yeah, I think it's just, this shootout does strange things to you. If you said to Mitchell before he went out, you'll get ball in hand with the reds and the pink and blue as they were, and you score one, he would have laughed at you. I mean, there's just no way. Still just about in this game then. 11 points behind.
Ken Doherty 13.
But he's got to have a go this time. I don't think he's going to get another chance, not with Ken as his opponent. He's got to pull the trigger now. Oh, what a pot. And he's on the black. If this black goes in, he's bound to be on a red. Massive shot.
Great long pop, particularly considering he's missed a couple by a long way from long range. But in goes the black as well. Just 3 behind.
He's on nothing. He's on nothing. I think we might even see Ken just dolly dead weight up to this red and make sure he hits a cushion. Just dead weight. Yeah, that'll do. That should be good enough. As he checks the clock.
Mitchell has got to pot something here and find a colour to go with it. Where's the red? Oh, so close to fluking it, and that would surely have been the match with the pink waiting.
Yeah, touching ball.
10.
The margins are so fine. in this shootout. And Ken Doherty has come through. It wasn't comfortable and it could have gone horribly wrong for the former world champion there.